Welcome to Future Vision, the first volume of a trend and color forecasting presentation from Fletcher building Laminates and Panels Group, created by the global design team from Formica Group and Laminex. One of the largest surfacing producers in the world, Fletcher Building is expert in all things color and construction material. With a passion and sixth sense for what's next, our global design team is committed to anticipating our customers' future needs. Spectral is brushing up on established color theory by the likes of Itten, Goethe or Mansell. Close attention is paid to the interaction of color across the spectrum, from semi to full saturation, from pastel to vivid. We adore the clever and considered placement in today's architecture and interiors, and are attracted by layers of pigment and painterly brushstrokes. Brimming with creativity, this theme takes inspiration from fine art. We see bold contrasts in considered proportions, color interacting with shape, and collages. Spectral cuts through the technology-driven aesthetics of recent times. It takes a low-tech approach, championing a more freehand style. Inspired by art and design movements such as Bauhaus, pop art or Memphis, the theme has a palette of optimistic colors taken from the full spectrum. Fully saturated classics like Clementine, Carnival and Spectrum Green, colors that you know from the Formica collection, solid and deep, are joined by their lighter companions to create layered effects and pop art-like schemes. Primary tones are balanced with softer pastels for a contemporary clash. And black is the foundation for all. Spectral is first and foremost a color story. Its material palette is more about the sensorial experience of color layers in paint and objects. The first materials direction we look at is paint and how it is applied. Color layers are put on in a free, confident fashion, revealing the mark of the maker's hand, like in the Bouteille by Eric Ibelot, on the upper left. Painterly brushstrokes make for intriguingly tactile surfaces. Layered lacquer is stripped back, revealing hidden pops of color beneath, adding to the implied spontaneity of the theme. The final direction for Spectral looks at collage. Questioning a traditional notion of grown-up good taste, this story encourages a cut-and-paste attitude that is experimental and full of energy. Collage motif and layered color create a sophisticated clash that appears accidental. Some examples for early adopters. The Three Pieces Desk by Belgian studio Muller van Severen also plays with color combination. Softer pastels interact with bold color. And you can see there's a little bit of bad taste in that. Left, a great example for Spectral as well, the Corner Shelf by Korean designer Kyu-Young Jo. Simple in composition, these shelves can be reconfigured to play with proportion. On the upper right, the Pavilion of the Blind by Canadian art duo Jennifer Marmon and Daniel Borns, a kinetic installation of colorful window blinds that rearrange itself into a series of abstract compositions. And the third and last one, pieces of work by London-based designer Dean Brown, using bold color to zone private, personal and communal working areas in this office furniture, aspiring to be functional but not overly formal. Thank you for your attention. We hope you enjoyed it and you join us as we enter into a colorful future.